Welcome everybody to the Virtual Tech Expo month. My name is Jim Psyhogios. I am VP of Strategic Engagement and the curator of the Solutions Group, which you know is a highly vetted group of vendors and platforms and tools to benefit our global membership. I am excited to have with me today for today's title of the topic, helping brokerages scale personalized social media across all agents. I have with me our good friend, we've become friends now, co-founder Matt Maier with Rejig.ai. Matt, welcome.
Thank you so much, Jim, for the warm introduction. Really appreciate it. Hi, everybody. We really appreciate your time today. My name is Matt Maier. I am the co-founder of Rejig, like Jim mentioned, and I am going to walk you quickly through just how we're helping LeadingRE brokerages scale social media support. So one of the things that we hear when we're talking with brokerages is that there is a real demand from their agents for help with social media. And there's also a real demand within our brokerage partners for help within their marketing department to scale social media support to agents without having to dramatically increase the size of the team. In many cases, our partners have tried to scale a team to provide social media support and had real challenges with that. So today we're partnered with a number of your peers in the residential real estate industry, maybe specific for the conversation that we're having today. We've been partnered with Baird & Warner for about 9 months now. Similarly with Kai's, Illustrated Properties, we have teams from William Ravis. So at this point, we are working with quite a few partners across the LeadingRE ecosystem and happy to provide connections or references or case studies. But what we're seeing is that all of these partners are really, really appreciating what Rejig is able to do. And so just to kind of orient us, the way that we describe Rejig and why we think it's relevant for this audience today is we're using AI now to create what we call the easy button for social media. And so what I'm going to do today is we have a relatively short amount of time, so I'm going to go through a few slides, and then I'm actually going to quickly demo for you from the live account of one of our agents who works for Kai's. At a high level, what Rejig is going to do for all of your agents is it's going to automatically find and create content that is relevant for your individual agents. So let's say that you have 30 agents in Chicago. Each of those agents are going to have slightly different content that has been curated and created for them. And then Rejig is also going to help each of those agents automate the process of publishing videos, reels, stories, social media posts, flyers, across every social media platform. So we support Facebook, Google Business, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube. So as I'm certain you all know, your agents are asking for help with social media. Many of them don't actually want to have to spend a bunch of time on it themselves. And that is what Rejig is going to do, is it's going to find, create, and help publish content that is relevant for them. And it's going to do so in a way that's frictionless. So your agents or their support team are spending 5 or 10 minutes a week to publish, 7 to 14 days worth of content. All of the content that is created for your agents, one of the big things that has become super important these days is agents want content that is hyper local and personalized to them and their business. Many of you on this call have probably in the past gone through the effort also to create beautiful looking brand assets. Your marketing teams will do this typically, that you want your agents to leverage. And so all of the content that we are looking at here, all of these social media posts were created by Rejig for our partners. And they're leveraging, in many cases, brand templates that your teams have created in Maxa, created in Canva. So in our quest to make it easy for agents to get hyper-local content that's personalized for them, we're also ensuring that we're leveraging your brokerage's brand assets, compliance guidelines, and anything else that you want to ensure your teams are utilizing, so that as your agents are out publishing content, it's putting your brand in the best light possible. So you can see here we have examples from JB Goodwin and William Ravis and Kai's, and this is all content that was created by these agents' AI assistant and published with their approval. So the other component that is very important that I am certain people on this call understand and hear, we hear often, I've probably personally spoken to 1,000 agents in the last 12 months, in addition to dozens of brokerage leaders. One of the questions that we get asked consistently is, how do I make sure that if somebody looks for me in ChatGPT or Gemini or Claude, how do I make sure that they actually find me? If people are looking for me on Google, how do I ensure that I'm the agent that they find? And so search engine optimization, generative engine optimization, these are all things that your agents and your brokerage are looking for help with. All of the content, and again, these are live examples that we're looking at here, all of the content that is created for one of your agents, whether it's a testimonial like you see for Bucky here, or a piece about the local Chicago real estate market, all of that content is created in a way that it's going to help present your agents as the authority in their respective markets. It's designed to showcase signals of trustworthiness. That's what a testimonial is. It's a signal of trustworthiness. It's hyper local, and it's differentiated and unique. So all of those components ensure that the content that is being created for your agents is going to help drive their SEO and GEO awareness. And we can actually show this to you and your agents after they've been up and running. We did this yesterday for Akai's agents, which is, just search for the best real estate agent in New Smyrna Beach, and we can show them in Gemini, in ChatGPT, how those algorithms are using the content created by Rejig to help showcase those agents. So for you as a brokerage leader or the person running the marketing team within the brokerage, just know that AI can really help create content that is brand consistent, relevant, and designed to help everybody show up well. Now, agents are consistently, what we hear from our partners, whether it's Baird & Warner or Kai's or Keller Williams, whatever, kind of like big, small, consistently agents are looking for help with social media support. They're also consistently overpaying for it, in our opinion. And so what I am showing you here is our list price for Rejig, which is $100 a month. Please reach out at the end of this call if you're interested for your brokerage, because we consistently, or we typically will discount that price off of the list price, depending on what type of relationship that we end up with. The main thing that I would want to mention here is you'll notice that oftentimes we see agents who are hiring VAs and spending anywhere from $500 to $1,500 a month. They're hiring an agency in some cases, paying $1,000 to $3,000 a month. But they can dramatically, they can get a dramatically better service, in our opinion, for $100 a month. So like you'll see here that these reviews from Andrew and Travis, both of whom are like Real Trends top 1% agents in their respective markets, are showing that Rejig has been a tool that's not only helped them show up well on social media, it's helping them save hundreds of dollars a month. Leadership, what we're hearing from our partners. So Madeline is the CMO of Kai's and has been one of our biggest advocates for other brokerages. I'm happy to connect you with her if this is something that you're interested in, you'd love to hear from leadership directly. What we have heard from our partners at Kai's is that in the past, they were unable to actually support their agent population in a way that was scalable. Like it doesn't make sense for a team of, 3 or 4 digital marketers to be individually creating posts for individual agents. And so one of the things that has really driven our success with Kai's is their marketing team is actually now able to support hundreds of agents because Rejig is doing most of the work. And then their marketing team is just coming in and providing additional content on top of that. that is maybe relevant for them. So I'll put this up at the end so that if this sounds interested to you, you can schedule time with me. But what I'm going to do really quickly is I am going to dive into the account. So what we're looking at now is content that was created for an individual agent by Rejig. So we're actually in the dashboard right now. And what I want to draw attention to is like Rejig is connected automatically and pulling in any listing related content for the agent. So our Rejig, thanks to our relationship with Kai's, Rejig is directly connected to every MLS in Florida. The agent automatically gets MLS content created for them, turned into social media posts, turned into videos. We're also creating holiday posts for them for both big holidays and small. So every week they get content that's relevant for them from that perspective. We're pulling in content from Travis's blog and turning it into social media posts. In every case, anything that's going to get published, you just hit a single button. AI is connected to the agent's Facebook, Facebook business page, Instagram, Google Business, LinkedIn. We also have the ability for agents to share content to their personal page, which is something that comes up quite a bit. I'm sure some of you have heard this, but and then most importantly, before I go back, like the AI is also creating a 7-day plan for every one of your agents that's unique and individualized to that agent. So you'll see that for tomorrow, the AI is suggesting that, has created and is suggesting that Travis post this carousel image for one of his listings or this carousel post for one of his listings. For Friday, it's found some stories about like some new restaurants in New Smyrna, which is where this agent is based. It's also giving him a post about the local housing market. For Saturday, again, it's got some arts and culture, like local events happening this weekend. It's got a story about a piece of local news. So really just to kind of back out here, the AI is finding stuff for Travis, creating posts for him, and helping him automate the process of publish that content. And then just to show you what that looks like in practice, you can see here now that this gentleman basically has content scheduled to be published basically every day this month. And it's taking him 5 to 10 minutes a week. So I think that is from a leadership perspective, I just wanted to give a quick flyover of the product, because at the end of the day, this is what your agents are going to encounter. And like I mentioned, everything in here that was created for the agent is personalized to them, is leveraging your brand assets. And the agent has the ability to come in here and find and create their own content as well. They can upload video content. I just hit this create button. There's a number of ways for them to create their own content in here. They can upload their own video content and have Rejig turn it into posts for them. The AI will go out and find market reports for them automatically. It's connected to Zillow, Testimonial Tree, Rate My Agent, like any place that the agent gets testimonials, it can be connected and pulled in and turned into content. So we'll plug into whatever systems you have in place. And what I will do now, I will go back over to my presentation. But I think at the end of the day, what we would love to do is put together like a personalized demo for you and your team. And so in each of these instances, whether it was Baird & Warner or Illustrated or any of our partners, it typically starts with a very customized, personalized demo. So if you're interested, please just scan this QR code, excuse me, and that will put time on my calendar. I'm the co-founder of Rejig.ai. And what we'll do is we'll come prepared with some personalized examples of what this would look like for your agents and your brokerage and leveraging your brand assets. So I'll leave this up on the screen for a moment. Please just, scan that QR code, put some time on my calendar. We would love to chat with you. And then, what we'll do, like I mentioned, is we will ensure that each of your agents and your marketing team has a fully automated process of creating hyper-local relevant social media content at scale. We'll help you deploy personalized AI marketing assistants for your teams. Our partners have hundreds of agents using these now. And I'm happy to provide any references if you want to just hear directly from any of our partners. Really appreciate everybody's time. I want to be mindful of that time because I think we are exactly at my end date here. We'd love to hear from you. Please don't hesitate to reach out. Here's my QR code. You can also just reach me at matt@Rejig.ai. And that's all I got.